In the first chapter of Grammatology, Derrida describes a major shift in modern thinking about language, which he calls the end of the book and the beginning of writing. In the modern era, language has become the central concern of philosophy and intellectual inquiry. Earlier, language was only one topic among many, but now it shapes the entire field of research and thought. This intense focus on language reflects a deeper crisis within Western philosophical tradition. Derrida explains that Western thought traditionally believed in a stable and fixed meaning that existed beyond language. This stable meaning, often linked to ideas such as truth, God, or reason, was thought to control language and give it certainty. He calls this belief an infinite signified. In modern thought, however, this belief has collapsed. Meaning is no longer seen as fixed or guaranteed by something outside language. As a result, language becomes uncertain and thinkers are forced to question how meaning is produced. A key idea in this chapter is Derrida's shift from the concept of language to the broader concept of writing. Traditionally, writing was considered secondary and inferior to speech. Speech was seen as natural and closer to truth, while writing was treated as a mere representation of spoken words. Derrida challenges this hierarchy. Writing is not just an aid to speech, but a fundamental structure that includes all forms of language. Writing, in this sense, refers to the system of signs through which meaning is created. Derrida introduces the idea of the signifier of the signifier. This means that signs do not lead to a final or original meaning, but only to other signs. What we usually call the signified or meaning also functions as a signifier. There is no pure meaning outside language that can stop this chain of references. Because of this, meaning is always unstable and constantly shifting. Writing is not secondary. Instead, all meaning is marked by this endless process of signification. Derrida calls the traditional preference of speech over writing logocentrism. Logocentrism is the belief that spoken language gives direct access to truth because the speaker is physically present. Writing, on the other hand, is seen as dangerous because it separates words from the speaker and introduces absence. Derrida argues that this belief is part of Western metaphysics and serves to protect the idea of a pure and original meaning. He connects logocentrism to ethnocentrism, showing how Western culture has treated alphabetic writing as superior while marginalizing other writing systems. This chapter also examines the concept of the book. The book represents the idea of a complete and closed system of meaning guided by a central truth. Derrida contrasts this with the text, which is open, unfinished, and shaped by difference and interpretation. Writing does not form a fixed totality but operates through fragments and multiple meanings. The breakdown of the traditional idea of the book allows for new ways of understanding language. Derrida also introduces grammatology, a proposed science of writing that aims to study signification beyond traditional metaphysics and theology. He warns that grammatology may never fully establish itself because it remains influenced by the very philosophical tradition it seeks to overcome. The future of this new thinking is uncertain and risky as it challenges long held beliefs about meaning, truth, and language.